So welcome back to another Fly With Me video. My name is Cody, or DLH145, and I'm back and prepared, and I am in the Swiss Airbus 319. So this is Swiss Air Flight 380 with service from Zurich to Manchester. We're about to pass through a nice little cloud layer, so I thought I'd start the video at this point and give you a nice visual as to what I'm seeing. So let's go into the cockpit here. Oh, the noises in my ears are really loud. Now, this has been my fresh install of my new sim computer of P3D, and I don't know, maybe it's because I've been doing a lot of flying in X-Plane, but I'm noticing that the look and feel right now is really jerky, and I'm all over the place with my frame rate. I usually bottom out about 15, and sometimes can get up to 20, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but c'est la vie. So, I don't have a calendar in front of me, but this particular Fly With Me is going to premiere on the 8th of May. So I'm actually recording this. This is still April right now that I'm recording this. We just finished the Let's Go Boeing 738 tour, but at the time of this video's release, we're going to be a week into the Airbus Revenge Tour. So purpose of this video, concept of what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to get my phone and take a quick little video of my perspective right now so you can see. Hello. What I've done is usually I fly with this sidestick yoke and throttle station, but because we're doing Airbus, I figured to do a test with my old Wingman Logitech side stick. Stop that for a second, put that down. So the side sticks here, I took off. It felt a little clunky, but it's an old joystick at the same time, so I don't trust for a minute that it's going to be good. So I'm flying with that, and theoretically I guess it would be the co-pilot's position because it's on my right with the throttles on my left. My right hand's my primary hand for writing and stuff. But what's weird is that when I golf or bat at baseball or any of that stuff, I'm doing left-handed, so I don't know. I'm just trying this for size. I might switch it to the other side for the tour. You'll find out when we get to the tour video. So just a practice flight for now, just to see how we're doing. And let's get ourselves set up here. So it's a very weird route into Manchester, so we're going to overfly the airport, make this stupid-looking left turn. Then we're going to make a right onto the ILS and land. So, I still got my Boeing 737 checklist here from the tour, so we're going to put that aside. Hit my clipboard with my checklist. So, my INRI brand checklist. Airbus. And we are in the approach. So minimums need to be set both sides, so I got decision height of 200, set and set. Engine mode selector should be norm, and EFB is required, so yeah, that's all good there. I think we just passed through 10 now, so I'm a little late on this, I know. We'll kick on those, and we'll turn on the, see if Norbert's back here. Maybe not.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh, there he is.
Shortly be landing.
Thanks, Norbert. Okay, so landing lights, that's on. Now, I'm sorry, there is black flashes on the screen. I got some serious work to do on this sim. Like, I just reinstalled it, so this is giving me a really good idea right now. Oh yeah, it's really flashing bad. Okay, I'll try not to move the mouse too much. I think it's because when I pan, there's a rip effect, and we'll just have to go from there. But airport's ahead. Let's kick on the landing system, and we're asked for standard pressure, so kind of standard, so we're 1025 here at the airport, so let's push that in, 1025. Oh, and I'm still so used to X-Plane. 5 and 5. All three are set. Perfect. What else do we need here? So this is progress, not performance. Everything's set up in the progress or performance page. So for the approach, 1025, temperature 7, winds are variable at 1 knot. I just hit the transition level of 80 and decision height of 200 on the radio. So airplane is going to let it do this cockeyed approach, and then we'll have hopefully an okay landing. I'm going to try with the side stick, but if it gets too cumbersome, I might switch back to my yoke, and we'll just see. But I'm going to give this thing a fair shot. We'll see how we do. So yeah, the finish of the Let's Go 738 tour was a success. I was very happy with it. We should hopefully be an episode or two into the Airbus tour by now. If we're not, expect those to be coming really shortly. The cool thing with that tour is that they're short, no more than 2. I think the longest rotation is 3-hour hops. So it's really quick, lots of places. So I gotta try and see which places have scenery I can get my hands on and try to make it look pretty. Now right now I'm landing in Manchester with no scenery, so we're going into default P3D. So not going to be as pretty as X-Plane, but that's okay. I got to keep working both simulators. So just coming over the airport now. Beautiful city of Manchester. Ooh, let's take that as a screenshot. That'll be the thumbnail. Now what's funny is this is still the weekend of April 28th. I have filmed 5 videos this weekend. Like, I just grinded it out because in Ontario, Canada, we're finally hitting our spring, kinda. It's starting to be spring. And with that comes a crap ton of work for me outside my house. So I gotta try and get ahead of the curve a little bit here, and so my next videos may feel a little weird simply because I am pre-recording as much as I can, so sorry about that. It's life. There could be no videos, or I could have no life. Probably the latter, but you know, I do gotta keep my my house, my affairs here in order, so. Alright, so we got a nice long runway at Manchester. We're going in on 5 left, I think it was. Some sort of runway. I programmed it so I should know. Yeah, 5 left, so. Get that going there. We'll zoom in a little bit to see our weird, like, why does it, it's like it takes a radial too far and then makes a turn for another radial. I'm gonna have to ask the pilot in the Chewy community that flies Airbuses, his name's Johnny or Flyboy, if the real airplane does weird shit like this. Take a screenshot of that actually. And if you know, let me know in the comments, because I'd be interested in knowing. Like, I know a lot of these FMCs and the labs, Airbus, have been set up to mimic real life, and there are some weird things it's done where, yeah, they've like, yeah, it's supposed to do that, but anyways, so we are below our VNAV profile. Airplane should know that. And we're at the day 10 VOR, so we should be making a left turn any moment now. Let's have a look, see what the left-hand side for this left turn. Big fluffy clouds, which might not be helping my frame rate right now. I'm surprised because in my former sim computer, like, I could keep the bus at about 20 frames per second steady. I never had problems with it going below 20. But on this faster computer, it's just unstable. But I got a lot of tweaking to do here. I also have to get Orbix land class installed. We pay lots of money for it, so we need to, you know, use it. Thankfully, I got it all on sale, and nice little turn. Yeah, it feels really photo Photoshopish. Okay, so I'm sorry for those black flashes, I really am. This is when I pan, I think. So pan and let go. Pan and let go. Of course I won't do it. It did it before in the old Sim PC, and I found a setting eventually that made it go away. I just can't remember what that setting was. So, below the glide where we're at right now, which makes sense because we're below the VNAV profile, and we're making this weird turn. Forgot to say at the start of the video, we are flying offline for this. This is an offline flight. I didn't want to test, like, never ever test something in your sim and go online to test it, unless you're testing the online thing, but don't ever do that. Co-pilot puppies are all asleep. Some beds behind me. There's one. There's two back there. Co-pilot Phoebe's back there. So she's with me, so hopefully I don't have an oh no PJ landing. God knows I love her to death. Okay, this airplane did what? What are we following right now? We did that really long turn. I probably should have just changed the programming on this. This is very bizarre. Okay, I'm gonna let the airplane level at 3, but I do need to go down to the final altitude is... It's crunching in this room. Weird. Okay, zoom in a hair. Final altitude for us here is... That's what that sound is. Co-pilot puppy Lizzie was hidden behind the desk here. Don't bring your co-pilot puppies to work. Well, always bring your co-pilot puppies to work. So now final altitude is 3,000, so we're down to the floor now, so we'll just level out here and maybe I'll offer the airplane some flaps. So now we're going to go over the center fix, make a nice little right-hand turn onto the final, and then we'll start doing all the things. So I don't know how I feel about this. The takeoff went okay. I don't know. It's gonna be the flare. Like I'm like 200% sure this is gonna be a really crappy landing rate simply because I'm using the thing, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Now our frames are getting a little bit better, which is actually kind of nice because the more frames I have on landing, the better I can see what I'm doing. So anyways, long story short, the Airbus Revenge Tour, 14 legs of awesomeness. I will have to get my Airbus comfort level back up here. It's really funny, and I don't know how like full-time streamers can do this, where it's like 1 minute you're in Airbus, next minute you're in a Boeing, minute number 3, hey, let's get into a different type of Airbus, let's get into a GA, let's get on the CRJ, like, and then just flip around all these airplanes, all these different configurations all the time. Like I know where everything is, and I know roughly the procedures. It's just it still feels really weird from a control standpoint. So when you're pitching the airplane around and doing all sorts of stuff, so you go away, now the airplane doesn't want to. What is going on? Oh my god. Dogs are being bad. Let's take a right-hand turn here to intercept. might cut the video very short as soon as we land here. So I'm like trying to do stuff here. I'm like hearing a sound from back here. The dog is trying to eat a marker set, for crying out loud. Dog ownership. Okay, so this is the line right here that we want to line up with. So I'm just turning myself back in here now. No, that's not. So that's the line I want. Sorry, let's come to... Oh my lord. This is why we test things. Probably shouldn't be recording the testing of these things, but that's okay. We're here now, so let's activate the approach phase and confirm the approach phase. So yeah, flaps number 1 is already out. We're going to start turning in towards the ILS. So 020. Hopefully it will take me there. Alright, let's see if that makes life a little bit better. Just took a direct. I don't know what the thing did there. I had to watch back the video because I was too busy trying to make the dog stop doing things she wasn't supposed to be doing. Okay, and we're back. So, I had to make sure, and let's get approach mode, autopilot 2. It's Sunday. I had to make sure that Game of Thrones was recording or I would have been into some deep shit. Alright, so, lock, Cat 3 dual, waiting for the glide, and glide, let's do gear down, flaps 2, and that'll be this view. Oh yeah. Love the tires on this thing, they're so beefy. Now, when I took off from Zurich, there was a bit of a problem with this airplane, and that was like I had to use like 50% throttle to make it taxi anywhere. So we're gonna find out 2,500. We're gonna find out really quick what this thing is doing and why. So, airplane's slowing down. I keep putting my hand over here to like do things because I'm used to the throttle quadrant being on that side, but. We're going to configure early, and then we're going to get manual control because I want to feel what I'm up against here. So, airplane is... So, speed check 3. And at our convenience, we'll be able to go with speed check 4. So let's do... Alright, so that's that. So landing checklist, cabin is secured, auto throttle, speed is off, go around altitude, let's set, actually 3 is fine for that. ECAM memo, landing, well we got 1 green, so landing, no blue, flaps are set, auto brake set. Let's see what we can make happen. And on the throttle, so... did I map the autopilot disconnect button? Oh, we did. Okay, now this is remembering that I'm hand flying now with... Oh, it's sensitive. Like the positioning of it though. Let's try that there. Now we're
1,000.
a little low here, and we're off to the side. as an air cadet, I was with a pilot in a glider once, and they said the best lesson that they learned is when you're controlling your airplane and you're controlling the stick,
Light slow.
you don't ever want to... Oh, yeah, we're low. Sorry, bear with me a sec. You don't ever want to, like, hold on to it with a death grip.
Light slow.
And you don't want to over control. Think about it as if you're touching someone else's
100
penis.
above.
Light slow.
I'm a big person that can hurt you.
Light slow.
Yes, honey, I know. I don't like this.
Minimum.
Continue intentionally low.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, retard, retard.
Oh, we
5.
floated. Oh, okay, that's not bad, but that's not great at the same time. Reversers, spoilers. Oh, no reversers, okay. We didn't map that button. Okay. Auto brake disarm. And we'll roll it right out to the end here. So everybody, welcome to Manchester. We didn't, we floated and then, I don't know what I did there. I'll have to watch the landing back. You know what else we did too? I'm gonna move that to the side as I take my mouse control back. We can turn on the rest of our lights. That's okay. So we'll slow down. The pedal feels a little bit sticky. So a little bit of throttle. Yeah, see, this thing's doing the same thing it did at Zork. There's 30%, and I'm still slowing down. 40%, now I'm crawling. 50%, and now I'm moving. That's a weird issue. I'm not quite sure what it is. I will try a different flight with another airplane before we start the tour. So let's have a look-see on the map here. Where am I going? We're going to make a left. And let's clean the airplane up. So, spoilers. 2, 3, 4. And spoilers. Is that working or no? Yeah, okay, cool. That's, oh, I've seen the slats, that's why. Light to taxi, off and off. Master switch. Start. We'll kill our weather radar and predictive wind shear. And okay, everybody, well, I'm going to cut the video there because I can already see I've recorded myself for about a half hour. Thanks so much for joining me on this test flight prior to the Airbus Revenge Tour. As you can see, the Airbus has definitely taken its revenge on me. Like, comment, subscribe on the videos, virtuallh.com, Discord, Facebook, Instagram, machines, all that good stuff. My name's Cody, and from Swissair 380 here at Manchester, thanks so much, stay safe, happy flying.